Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned into The Encourager, and my name is Nehru. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much, subscribers, new listeners, wherever you might be on this planet today. It is 2:29, and the bonus day. So we are in a leap year, so this is the 7th year of that cycle, but it's also the 8th year, right? 2024 is an 8, so that's also new beginnings, right? And for 144,000 for the collective, that's extremely important for those who exist today here and are positioned to fulfill all that they've been birthed here to do. I recently gotten better clarity on some things. My meditation last night was incredible and amazing. Once again, I slept extremely well, and I was not awakened after the meditation last night or anything. But and I'm not going to change the name of the name of the channel, at least not at this point. But I do have better understanding as to if there is a title, what that title is. For me, again, I don't do titles. Really, titles are confining, and titles give false authority, because your manager yells at you to clean the toilet because they don't think it's their job. You know what I mean? And so, when in truth, a very good manager is always willing to clean the toilet. A very good business owner is always willing to sweep the floor. That's a business owner who functions in excellence and sets the standard. Not, I don't need to do that because that's not my job. That's why I don't like titles. But spiritually speaking, I understand that there are different positions and responsibilities that we're given, and those things increase and decrease based on our level of ascension and our spiritual awareness. Okay, and so as an esoteric guide, that is what, I don't know. That is what I've been given. So, esoteric guide. In fact, this morning, before even pressing record, I went on to LinkedIn and got rid of all of the 333 when I looked down at the timer. Got rid of all of the everything associated with accounting as far as skill set and all of that. I still left the experience up there, but I've done away with all of the titles and all of that. In fact, I show that profile now shows that I ended that occupation in February of 2024, and and so and also changed the title of my true position, which was also on there. And you have to pick a title, unfortunately, or an industry on LinkedIn. They won't let you save the profile unless you do. So I had to pick something. So I picked wellness and fitness because that was the closest thing to anything related to spiritual coach, mentor, anything like that, right? There was nothing even remotely close to what I am here to do, but that's because the people who created LinkedIn are unaware. That's why. So don't look to anybody else for validation of who you are, okay? You need only yourself and Most High to validate your existence and your purpose here, your place here. Okay, and so, yeah, just some really, really, really amazing and phenomenal happenings, and communicating with the extraterrestrials a lot today, and as I am one of them, and so that involves a lot of different things, including certain beeps and yeah, just certain beats and rhythms and pitches of tones and things. Yeah, so just very, very, very powerful, and so yeah, I as I think about it, actually, I was going to start the angel numbers, but I don't think I am. And I think I'm going to start another video with that. And I don't even think I'll be posting this. So, but I thought I was, because I thought I was going to be going into the angel numbers, but I'm going to begin that in a separate video. Okay? All right. So, thank you so much again. If I do post this, I don't know. But thank you so much again for tuning in. You've been tuned into The Encourager, and my name is Nehru. We are here. I am here. I am here to help us to awaken our true pure selves and to function in that 24/7. And that's both in your light side and your dark side, right? So you can't run away from your dark side. You have to deal with those things. Those things are the things that we are most often reluctant to change, reluctant to admit. Those are the things we sweep under the rug. Those are the cans we kick down the street. Those are your dark sides. The addictions that you have, those are the dark sides. The things that you believe you cannot live without, the people you believe you cannot live without, the doubt within yourself, the lack of faith. One of the things that I'll be speaking on here soon is 8 minutes exactly, 800, is where does my faith come from? So where does my strength come from? So how did I get over the sperm donor, the polygamist who took my wife and daughter? How did I get over the relationship challenges and all of that? And also some more revelations about those relationships, specifically 3 of those relationships that I've had that were Most High is showing me where there were different ascension points. And so I'm going to be sharing those things with you. And so just over the next couple of days, there's just going to be a lot, I think, of me just sharing how did I get to where I am today. Okay? And often I mention these things and kind of pass by kind of as a pass by or as an example. But the question has come to me, how did you get here from there? How are you where you are today with all that's been thrown at you? How did you deal with an autoimmune virus? I've never had COVID and I've never taken the vaccine. Okay, that's something I've never mentioned on this channel, I don't think. But I've never had COVID and I've never taken the vaccine. And I had an autoimmune virus that attacked my kidneys. So here you're looking at a body who's been attacked by an autoimmune virus and had to have a kidney transplant. That's how bad the autoimmune virus, strong it was, I guess. But after receiving that kidney transplant, had shingles, and I believe that was 2 months after moving in with the karmic Scorpio. But that was a result of having gone into that situation, right? And whatever poisoning she was trying to poison me, or whatever I don't know, whatever she was trying to whatever she was trying to do to me, right? And again, I didn't know that at the time because I was too busy giving unconditional love. Okay? And so once I became aware of the antics, the tactics, then I had to remove myself. And for those of you who've ever felt so strongly, and I try to stay away from the word even felt, but you knew divinely that you were connected to someone, but they were reluctant to change and be honest with you, I hope you walked away from that person. I hope you've walked away from them already, okay? Because I absolutely assure you, that person or those individuals, they are the number one. Anyone, any of it could be several people in your life. They are the number one hindrance to the reason why your prosperity has dried up. Right? So pay attention to these indicators when you get around people or you bring someone into your life. Does your prosperity dry up or does it multiply? Okay? What happens to your body? Right? I had shingles with her. I'd never had shingles, right? And again, today, you might say, well, you had an autoimmune virus before. Well, yeah, but I've had COVID, and I was one who was reluctant to wear a mask most of the time because I think it's all bullshit to begin with. I do. I just think it is. It's just another controlling mechanism. So I've never been afraid of anything. And so the way that Most High is leading me to share over the next couple of days, where does that come from? How did I get to be so strong? How did I overcome all of these hurdles? How did I, at one point in time, and going through the depression and whatever else that I was in the dark night of the soul and dealing with all of that, on 2 separate occasions, I had 40 to 50 pills in my mouth. Okay, and at one point I was seconds away from calling the VA suicide hotline. And how did I pull myself up from all that I've dealt with? Okay, seizures as a child, healed at the age of 8. How did I get through all of that? And I stand here today as a man, as an earth angel in the flesh, healing the world, right? And bringing truth to a land defended by their own fears, as I sang the other day, breaking the chains of religious things. I am a manifestation of His word. So how are we, as a collective, how are we going to get to that place as a whole, as a force, not just me individually? How are we going to get there collectively? How are we going to get there? My job, along with others on this earth, our job is to help the energy of the earth rise, ascend to a higher place, to a better place, to a pure place, to a good place. People tried to outdo Messiah. People tried to outdo the Messiah. You cannot outdo Messiah, Lord of the Spirits. You cannot outdo the all in all. You cannot outdo the great I am. You cannot outdo Source. You cannot outdo the creator of Mother Nature. You cannot outdo the creator of the Ancient of Days. You cannot outdo he who always was and always will be. You cannot outdo. So when we hear that it is good, he saw it and it was good. You can't beat the good that Most High gives. You can't beat that. You can't beat it with witchcraft. You can't beat it with sorcery. You can't beat it with magic. You can't beat it with your mind. You can't beat it with secret societies. You can't beat it with changing the book or words in a book. You can't change it or alter it with a program. You cannot. When Most High speaks, Messianic prophecy, Messianic prophecy, Messianic prophecy, Messianic prophecy. When Most High speaks, when Most High speaks and releases his voice, his words, the sound, the trumpet, there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. You have a choice. Answer yes or deny the truth that is within you. So as you stand at the fork in the road in your life, what's your answer? Mine is what it's always been from the very beginning. Here I am. Send me. I said, here I am, Most High, Divine Source, my lover, my bride and my groom. Here I am. Send me, your son, the one you call faithful. Here I am. Send me.